Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Pamela's Paper Passion. I'm Pamela, and today we're going to see what we can do. I've got several photos here. Let me adjust this a little bit. Yeah, let me see. Okay, I've got a picture of my great-granddaughter. She is now a year old, so I'm like a year late of scrapbooking her photos. She was just born. I mean, right in that picture, yeah, they just put the little beanie thing on her, and I don't know how much she weighed, but I know she was a big girl. So here is her daddy, my grandson, Joseph, and holding his daughter, Breillah. And here is me, picture of me holding Breillah. Look how big she is. My goodness gracious. And here she is. And this was the day after she was born. And this was the day she was born. This is her little brother, her big brother, Breillah, and this is her. So he was about little over a year old, and then she was born. And when she turned 1, about a month after she turned 1, they had twin girls. So right now, she's 1, he's 2, and they have twin little girls. So, boy, they're busy. Anyways, these are the photos I want to scrapbook today. And I have been playing with them. I've already backed them. I backed them on white cardstock. And I took my ink and I went around the edge. Let me see. For the borders, I used, this is just Stampin' Up. And it's melon mango. But anyways, I just used some pink, and I just used what I had. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to adjust this just a tad bit more. Okay, let's see. Okay. Now, I had already tacked down my white cardstock, and I found some scraps that I have. Look at this. This is just one little scrap. Okay, I found this. This is a whole sheet, 8 by 8, and then this one, and this one. So I had a whole bunch of pink scraps. So I'm going to go ahead. What I had thought about at first is to put this like there. But after thinking about that, I just didn't quite like it. So I found this scrap here. And I thought, well, I could just put this here and this here. And make the background like that. Okay, that way I'm using up this here scrap, and I'm only using one, but I've got a whole bunch of, but I don't know what I'm going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and put my photos where I want them. I want Daddy right there with the baby. And I wanted the baby, the picture of Breillah. Her name's Breillah. It took me forever to figure out how to say it. And now I know how to say it. And when I went up to the hospital to see the twins that they just had, they were calling her Bella. I said, well, shoot, that's a whole lot easier saying than Breillah. But anyways, I think she's going by Bella. And I've got these pictures. And I don't like her looking off the page. So I'm going to switch here. Because I'm looking to the front. And Breillah is looking, I guess, towards me. Okay, I like that a lot better than I did the triangle. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead, and that's how I'm going to go ahead and mount them. And I'm going to just tack the stuff down. So that way it's not permanent. I can move it. I'm going to just put a little bit of tape on this just to hold it in place. And probably about a 1/2 inch maybe. I've got a T-ruler here if I need one, but usually I'm not that precise. Sometimes I am, though. Depends on what I'm doing and how I want it to turn out. Okay, I want this. Okay. I think I need it to go. Because there's going to be pictures on it, so it doesn't have to be a perfectly straight piece, because this stuff's going to be covered up. Also, I pulled this tulle out, and I thought that would look really pretty, but I cannot figure out how to use this. And I've got so much of it, and it's like, oh boy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just make sure this is tacked down pretty good. I don't want it to come flopping up. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and lay out my pictures again. I love that one of Breillah and Breillah. That is just adorable. I mean, she's almost as big as he is. I mean, he was tiny. I mean, he couldn't hardly hold her. She was big. And he wasn't very big. He was a little guy. And you could tell. Well, you could tell when I'm holding her. I mean, she's pretty good size. But she is adorable. She started walking at 7 months old. I think my kids started walking a little over a year old. Okay, I know that's probably where I want the photos. But I was going to go ahead. If you have any ideas on how to incorporate tulle, because I've got a whole bunch of tulle, and I was like, okay, maybe I could just like I'm going to take the bad side, okay, and just kind of make like, bring it together like this and put it under the photo. I'm going to try that and see. Just, especially her photo. Okay, now I can't pick it up. Okay, there we go. And just to accent her photo, but I don't want it to go over mine. Or this one here of Breillah. If you use tulle on your layouts, could you please give me some ideas of how to use it? Because I'm not really sure what to do. I'm going to just... Okay, we're having an issue with my... Hello, I just decided I was going to voice over on this part and speed it up. I sped it up 4 times because I just wanted to leave this in here so, I mean, people could see, hey, I mean, it happens to all of us. And, I mean, I sat there for a while and worked on it, and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to... just let it go on and on and on and on. So I sat there and I took it apart a couple of times, and I finally got it fixed. But what had happened is the tape had rolled over on itself, and instead of coming out, it was sticking on that little wheel. And I'm pretty sure this is where I want these photos. And I've got a doily here, but I don't know if I want to use it or not. I might use it on maybe part of it on this side, maybe part of it on that side. I don't know. I'll just leave that there in case I want to use it. And of course, you could tell I'm not using a sketch because I pretty much knew what I wanted to do when I started looking at these photos. So I decided I don't need a sketch because it's in my head. Okay. Well, I have been making videos, and I have noticed that my videos I kept saying that the camera was going dead, or yeah, the camera was going dead, or the computer was going dead, and that was totally wrong. That was not what the issue was. What the issue was, now that I've figured it out, is my camera had 5,500 and something photos and 600 videos. And that's of my grandkids and my great-grandkids and my dogs and anybody else. So I had photos that were stored on my phone, and then they also went onto my computer. Well, what happened is it took up all the memory. So one minute it would be my computer that was taking up the memory, and then it would be my phone. And I kept thinking that they just kept going dead. So I finally slowed down and watched what was going on. And sure enough, I was running out of memory. And instead of charging it, I had to transfer all those photos. I think I'm going to like this. All those photos I had to transfer onto an external hard drive. So I bought me an external hard drive. And it should last a long time. It's 5 terabytes. So it should last me a long time. And I transferred all of my photos onto this little flash drive. And this is it. And it's got 5 terabytes of space on it. And so all of my photos and all of my videos and everything is on that hard drive. So when I get ready to upload videos and stuff like that, I just plug in that hard drive and find the video, because I'll take this video here and I'll put it on that hard drive and then transfer it onto YouTube. And hopefully I will never have that problem again. Okay, I want this under there, and it's not going under very good, is it? So, let me pick this up. Okay. Well, I am very happy that I figured out what the problem was, because I thought it was my camera, or I thought it was my... See, look at that. I like that. That looks really cute. It highlights her photo. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put my photo down there. And before I came on, I tacked down my white cardstock, so my photos wouldn't be floating around all over the place, and my cardstock would stay where I wanted it to stay. Okay, that needs to go over just a little bit. So I did a little bit of pre-work before it came on. Back this on white, back the photos on white. And I've got this, and I love it. But I'm not sure where I want to use it. And I've got some little washi. It's got little hearts on it. And this has just a little bit bigger hearts. I think it's so cute. And then I've got this just striped stuff. I think this one goes really well with that. I think it matches this. But I didn't have a full sheet of that, so I had to use this. Okay, and I'm hoping to find some place to use these. But right now, hey, how about if I put some under here? I think that would be cute. Just take some and lift this photo up. Just put some under here. Let me pull it out. There we go. I think that would be, there we go. Holy howdy. So, I noticed that people are still watching my videos, but they're not liking them, they're not subscribing, and I don't like the way that is. It's not straight. So, I'm going to get this, and I'm going to have to be really careful. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut that straight. And that's why I'm using my T-ruler, because I want that straight. Okay, I just can't cut very deep. Okay, let's see if I got it up. Yeah, there it is. There. Okay, and there it is. Good grief, I'm having trouble picking stuff up today. Well, I got my nails cut, and now it's like I was dependent on my longer nails, and it's like, no, can't deal with it. You're going to have to cut them off. Okay, that doesn't look straight. I don't think it is. I'm gonna fix it, because that's where my perfectionism's coming in. Uh-oh. I try not to do that. But on this layout, I think it's going to be very noticeable if it's not straight. Okay. I'm going to go ahead. I'll put it this way. All right. I'm going to move this up. Well, I'm making a big deal out of this one, aren't I? So, here we go. I'll get it. Okay. No, let's get this straight again. Okay. There we go. I don't want it to be so noticeably crooked that it looks crooked. So, I have a couple of little dogs that usually come in here with me, but if I'm making a video, I don't allow them in here because one of my dogs, if I'm talking, she thinks I'm talking to her, and she starts talking back. She's a 15-pound, she's a 15-year-old, 3-pound Yorkie. And there we go. Hope I don't change my mind, because I really glued that thing down. Okay. I think I really like how this is starting to turn out. Oh, look at these. Aren't these beautiful? This is just a, oops, I don't even know what it's made out of. But I got it off Temu. And I don't know how many came in a package, but, oh, I just fell in love with them. I think I'm going to make them go up, like, above her. And then just little butterflies. I think I have some other kind of stuff, too, that I got at Temu. All these are beautiful, too. But these are made out of, I don't know. Really don't know what they're made out of. But they're very, very delicate. I've got a whole bunch of, I'm looking for my other butterfly. Got it in here. Oh, there it is. Okay. And of course, I've got my little tub of, our little tray full of embellishments, but I just pulled them all out right now. Okay, I'm going to just put these up here. I'm not sure where I want to put them yet. That's why I'm just going to lay them down. Okay, and I've got this frame. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. It's got gold polka dots. And so I'm not sure if I'm going to use it. Oh, look at this love. Oh, boy, that is so darn cute. I don't know where to put it. How about above my head? Yeah, because this is my great-granddaughter. I'm only 63 years old, people. I started having babies really young, but, yeah, I'm 63, and we have 4 kids, and now we have 4 kids, 12 grandkids. Well, one of them died in a car wreck. He was 19. But I still count him. He's still my grandson. I still love him. I miss him. But so we have 12 grandkids. And we had, we did have, how's that? That looks crooked, doesn't it? Excuse me. I just broke it off. Okay, I'm going to leave it alone. I'll put this back on there and leave it alone. There we go. We had, okay, this is the stuff I have. Got that tag. I have this little thing. It says, "You are special." Oh, I love that. Okay, I think I'm going to put this flower right here. But anyways, we have 4 kids, 12 grandkids. And now, with her little sisters, she's got twin little sisters that are almost a week old. And they make 9 great-grandkids. And a lot of people say, 9? And I said, I know. I don't know how come they keep having more and more kids. But I love every one of them. And best part about great-grandkids and grandkids is you could go visit them. You could go spend time with them. And then you could come home. And I've kind of got used to that. But I never in my wildest dreams thought that we would ever have this big of a family. But the twins are the youngest ones. And the oldest great-grandchild we have he's Gavin. And he just turned 7. And he's the oldest. And Joseph here, he has 4 kids, 2 and under. Boy, that's a Yeah. And all 4 of them are in diapers. So he's got 4 little ones in diapers. And I said, wow, I mean, that'd be a lot of work. But anyways, I get to go visit them. I get to hold them. I get to love them. And then I get to come home and to the quiet. But they're so adorable. I love them to death. But when Joseph was a little kid, a little bitty kid, him and all his cousins, I took all of them, I think all 12 of them, bowling. And I took them bowling, and then I took them to Chick-fil-A to eat lunch. Holy moly. Well, I took a van, too, because there was a bunch of kids. There was 12 of them. No, there wasn't. Yes, there was. There was 12 of them. I learned really fast. You don't do that. That's too many. So then the next year, I think this was for Christmas or something. Oh, where am I going to put this? Oh, I don't want to cover her face up. So the next year I decided, okay, instead of taking all of them bowling or doing something all together, I would take the boys and then I would take the girls. And I gave them, oh gosh, I never do this again either. I gave them each $25 and I took them to Target. And I let them pick out something to buy for their money. And that was, because I don't do birthdays every single birthday because that's a lot of birthdays. So I just do it all together. All the boys together and all the girls together. Give them some money and I'll take them and let them pick out what they want. And all the kids, it was funny because I took all the boys, which I have, let me see. How many boys do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I have 7 boys, and the rest are girls. And so I took the boys first, thinking, yeah, we'll go try this out. And it worked out really well. I mean, it did. I enjoyed it. We had a really good time. The kids, because we went to a Chick-fil-A that had an inside playground. And I told them before we got there, I said, because I knew they were hungry. They had been bowling and we had been busy all day long. And I told them, I said, now you got to eat your lunch. You have to eat your lunch before you could go play on the stuff. So when we got there, we ordered everything and they sat down and every single one of them ate everything. I mean, they gobbled it down like they were starving to death, which they might have been because they had really worked out. And then they got to go play and when you're all together with all your cousins, I mean, how much funner can that be? And then I thought, okay, that was really a bunch of work because I had a bunch of kids. And I decided, okay, what am I going to do with the girls? And I told the girls, I said, we're going to have to wait just a little while because I got to recuperate from that. And so a couple weeks later, we took a vote of where to go. And I got this, and I don't know what to do with it, if anything. But they got to vote where they wanted to go. Bowling, or we could play putt-putt. Let me see. And at the putt-putt place, they had pizza and ice cream cones. So I told him, I said, if you pick the putt-putt, we could go play putt-putt, then we could eat the pizza, and then you could have an ice cream cone before we leave. And so they all wanted to go play putt-putt, which I was glad to hear. I sure didn't want to be locked up in a room with all these kids. Gosh, I wish that was straight. I really, after, being in the room with the boys at Chick-fil-A, I decided I needed to be outside. These girls could do something outside. So, what am I going to do with this thing? She doesn't even fit in it. Okay, well, I'm going to just set it over here. And so I'm thinking about putting this. But anyways, we had a really, really, really good time. Making sure that's stuck. Okay, here we go. I've never used these butterflies before. And I bought them quite a while back. And I got these butterflies from Temu. And that's where I got a bunch of my embellishments. And I got some beautiful embellishments from them. And they were so cheap. But I've never used these, so I'm really not sure how well they're going to tack down. Okay, well, we're fixing to find out. And, okay, let's see. Well, it's not wanting to stay down. So, well, let's see here. And I'm using art glitter glue. That's the glue that I've just come accustomed to. And I have some stronger glue, like fabric glue. Oh, that might work. I've got some fabric glue. I might use that on this. I don't have it here with me. So I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm going to just put these like they're just, going up. Okay. I think I'm going to do the visual triangle like that. So I think that, where did that from go? There it is. I think I'm going to put this frame maybe somewhere right here. There we go. I'm going to put it right there. That really makes that love look crooked. I don't like that love. I mean, I like it, but I don't like how it's on there. But I don't think I'm going to be able to pick it up. Nope. So I'm going to have to like it. Because I don't think I can pick it up. I think it'll ruin my picture. And I really don't want to start digging through 5,000 pictures to find that photo. Although I know the date of the photo. But that's crazy, man. I had, oh, look at this. Look at a big bow. I had 5,500, and I don't know. It was 5,500, what I remember. Photos. And I kept wondering, what in the heck? Oh, gosh, I don't want to cover her up. She's the guest star here. Oh, let's see. Where can I put this? Well, that'll cover up that flower. But anyways, I took the girls, and we had a really good time. We were outside. We played putt-putt. We came in, and they ate pizza. I do not like pizza. But they all ate pizza, and then they got an ice cream, and they ran around and played with each other, running around all over the place. And they had some arcade games in there for little kids, and they could win tickets. So they played on those arcade games for a little while, and I supplied the food and the game, and if they wanted to play the arcade games, they had to use their money. They didn't, some of them didn't want to use their money. Okay, well, don't play. And some of them were like, well, I want to play, but I don't want to use my money. I said, well, you're going to have to make a decision. If you want to play, you have to spend your money. I said, I told you I would furnish your food. I would furnish the game that we went and played, which is putt-putt. And then whatever, I know I supplied the ice cream. And whatever else you want, you have to purchase yourself. And with the money I gave you. Well, some of them just didn't want to spend it. Some of them didn't want to spend their money. They wanted to keep their money. And they wanted me to pay for everything. Which, they learned a lesson that day. Because I just told them, I said, you have money that you can use. If you don't want to use it, that's your choice. Goodness, I'm almost covering her face up. So, anyways, they really learned a lot of lessons that day because some of them used their money and some of them, they didn't. And that was fine with me. But the ones that spent their money were asking the ones that still had money on the way home. They said, well, can you give me some of your money? And I thought, oh my, I hope they don't do that. Hope they don't give away their money. But they asked me, they said, well, can I give whoever some of my money? I said, honey, it's your money. You spend it however you wish. I said, but if you give it to them, it's theirs. And it's not yours anymore. And they didn't like that. They thought, well, I'll give you some and then you'll give it back. But no, they all, the ones that didn't want to spend their money, they did not spend their money. I just really don't like that love right there. I wonder how I can make it not look so crooked. I don't know if that bow would work or not. Let me see what else I have here. Oh, that would really make it look more crooked. How about a flower? I really don't know what to do about this love. Yeah, I can see it's stuck. Yeah. All right. Well, we will figure it out. How about... But, well, I don't know where to... I don't like that. So, anyways, now that I've got the issue of the photos figured out, what was going on there, well, I kept thinking, I charged my battery. I know it can't be my battery, but I never thought that when I was opening up I need to get a cutter because I cannot cut this straight. When I was opening up my phone, all those pictures were there. I kept thinking, man, why are there some... Well, I got to do something with all those pictures. So what I did with them at first was download them to my computer. Well, my new computer, which is a MacBook, Apple MacBook. And it only has, I want to say, 8 gigabytes of memory. Not very much. Well, then it filled up my memory on that and still didn't load all the pictures. So, oh man, I was stumped. I wasn't sure what to do. So, that's when I decided to buy an external hard drive. I had one from long ago, and I thought I would be able to use it. Yeah, right. No, the cords were nothing the same. Is this a sticker? I don't know what it is. Oh goodness. No, it's cloth. Because it is pulling apart. I don't know. I'm thinking it is a sticker. But anyways, that was my... Oh, yes, it is. Look at that. Okay, now I don't even know where I was going to put it. No. I was wanting to do something with that. No. That love is just driving me insane. I just don't like it. Okay, how about I put this right here? I really like that. Make your dreams real. Well, I hope my grandson was dreaming of having a house full of children, because he has it. Okay, this is just like a line. Golly, people. I don't like this. So, have you ever put anything down like this and then changed your mind and said, oh, that looks terrible? Well, that's pretty much how I'm feeling about this love. I don't really even care if I mess it up. I don't like it there. There we go. I think I'm starting to get it up. Yep, it's just falling apart now. Now I got to get it up. There we go. So, if first you don't succeed, keep tearing at it until you pull it off. I thought that it was a really cute embellishment, but I really did not think it was that sticky. I thought I could lay it there and then pick it up and move it and straighten it up, but once it got there, it says, no, I ain't moving. So, anyhow, if you first don't succeed, try again. Okay. How about... Now I got to get something to cover that up. Oh, gosh, I don't think I'm going to cover up my whole face. Look at this. There we go. I like that. Okay. That looks a whole lot better than a crooked love. That did not look well. Did not look good at all. And you know, when I first started scrapbooking, if I got to a point like that I just could not stand something like that, I usually would just put it aside and worry about it later. But the more I scrapbooked, the more I just got to where I don't worry about, tearing things off, because I could always use something to hide it. Okay, I've got a whole bunch of stuff. Lace again. Okay, I'm going to see if I can use a piece, because I always put it in my kits, and I never use it. And then, guess what? I put it back, and then guess what? I put it in my kit again. And that would look really cute, I think. No, it'll cover up the washi. How about there? Okay. So I'm gonna try it this way, because I ordered a whole bunch of this lace, and I thought I would use it, and I really haven't been using it. I put it in my kits every time, but that doesn't mean I keep it, that I use it. I just put it in my kits and then take it out and put it up. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to use my X-Acto knife to cut that or not. Let's try it. Oops, that sticky love is on there. Okay, let me put that. Well, we're going to find out. Yeah, that worked good. Okay, I'm very pleased. Look at that. I got to use a piece of lace. Now I feel like it wasn't a waste of me buying it. But when I bought it, I bought like a package of a whole bunch of them. But most of them are thin like this. They're not real thick. I mean, wide. I don't know what I said thick for. Wide. But, okay, let's see if there's any place that we could stick a little bow. No, we can't put it on her head. No. Okay, I'm thinking maybe no. And put it on my head, hide my sunglasses. I don't think so. And I don't see any use for this little bitty washi. So we'll put that back in there. And this has been trying to get on there since I started. And I'm not going to make it. And I'm thinking that this, I wish I had another flower that would look good here. I've got a really weird looking envelope. But I don't like it. Well, I like it, but I don't want it on this page. Oh, look at that, a high heel shoe. I don't think she's ready to conquer the world yet. I think she oh, look at this. It says together. I wonder if I should put this with her brother or with her daddy. Hey, I might be able to cover up his tattoos. Yeah, I think that's cute. It's hard to read, though. It says together. But I wonder if it's a sticker. It is. Okay, well, I'm going to put right there, and I'm going to cover up his... Whoops, that was almost upside down. And we done found out putting things on and taking things off might be a little bit harder than I think. Okay, I'm thinking that is going to be it. I still have... Boy, I must have really went all crazy, because look at what I still have in my... embellishment. I have stars and bows, hearts. That's cute. But I always try to put more embellishments than I know I'm going to use, because if I want more of something, I don't have it. I have to get up and go look for it, and that's one of the reasons I make kits. So I try not to use anything that I don't have in my kit. And that Stampin' Up! Ink, that sits right behind me, so I don't have to get up and chase after it. Okay, I think I'm going to put some little bling on here and then call it quits. Okay, here is my little bling. Okay. Oh, look, they got stars. I've got silver. Here's some pink stuff. Oh, boy, those are little beads. That's for, I think, shaker cards. I am not going to use those. But I have these little flowers. I've got these little hearts. I think I want these little flowers. Okay, they're in the middle. I like these for my my little embellishments, my little blings like these. But I wanted something a little bit bigger because these are little. And so when I went looking for these, to link them below, I said, I'm not going to link these because, I mean, if I had a choice, I would not buy these. I would have bought, I linked some little square ones, I think, little box that fit into a little case similar to this, but they're a little bit bigger than this. Whole lot easier to get in and out. Okay, now I gotta get my toolkit over here because in my toolkit I have this little triangle. This makes it so simple. Oh, let me open it up because it's okay. Let's see, makes it real simple to be able to put this stuff back when I'm done with it. Okay, let's see where I want to put some little pink flowers. How about over here? I'll just put some glue. I'm going to go ahead, put some here. And these are instead of enamel dots. I'm going to use these little flowers instead. Sometimes I use Nuvo drops. I love Nuvo drops. I've got a ton of those. But I usually try to switch it up to where, whoops, I use different things instead of just using the same old, same old, same old. Okay, there we go. Let's see. This will bring a little bit of bling into the, and I could even use a shimmer pen to make the flowers shimmer. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet or not because I ain't got that far. But I'm going to use these little flowers. Hey, I'm going to put one right there. Boy, my glue's not wanting to come out. That means I've left it. I've left it open again. Or the lid off of it. Okay, I'm thinking I like these little pink flowers. Where did I put the other? Oh, there it is. Dot of glue. Okay, now I've got one more place that I want to put them up here. I'll put them in between the butterflies. I love these butterflies, and they did stick. They're not coming up. Now, you know, if I put all my layouts when they're finished, I put them into an iris container. And when the iris container is full, then I will show them before I put them in the forever folder or forever notebooks or albums. There we go. Finally got it correct. Okay. But see this little triangular thing? Just helps get those back in there really easy. And I've got some extras in bags that when I get really low on them, I could go to the bag and get more out. But I want to keep pink with pink, and I don't want them all mixed up, the colors. Okay, there we go. I think I'm going to call this one done. Finished. So here it is. Here's a close-up of it. And here's, oh, you know what I need? I'm going to put some little journaling down here explaining the photos. Oh, man. I have a piece of glue right there. Okay. There. I got it off. Okay. So, anyways, I'm going to put her name and put a little bit of journaling here because this here, she's still in hospital. She still has her ankle bracelet on, and he still has his on. So, I mean, this was the day she was born. She is a big girl. And then this is the day, oh, she was born also, when they took Breillah up there to see her. And then the next day they came home, and I drove out there and saw them, and I thought, oh my goodness sakes, that's a big girl. And there she is. And she is so cute now. She running all over the place. But anyways, thank you for joining me. And until I do another layout, I'll see you later. Please like my video if you did like it. Subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. That would really help my channel. And if you watch my video and you don't like it, or you click on it and click off of it, would you please leave a comment as to why? Because I am trying to figure out what I could do to up my game. Because I'm not new to scrapbooking, but I am new to YouTube. And all the help I could get, I will take. So, see you later in the next video. Bye-bye.